Hi, I'm Shreya Dheer from ICBM School of Business Excellence. Today I'm going to do a book review of a non-fiction business book named The Lean Product Playbook. The book is written by Dan Olsen, who is an entrepreneur and a lean product expert. Lean startup that was introduced by Eric Rice is taking world like a storm. The people understands the concepts of lean startup, but when they try to apply the same in the real world, they face challenges and obstacles. This playbook is written to make the application of the concepts easy and appropriate. The book focuses on two concepts: the product market fit pyramid and the lean product process that guides an entrepreneur and the companies to innovate and achieve product success.
This is a product market fit pyramid. The pyramid is divided into two sections, the product section and the market section. The market section consists of target customers and underserved needs, whereas the product section consists of value proportion, feature set, and user experience.
The lean product process helps in achieving the product market fit pyramid. The process has 6 stages in it, starting with determining your target customers, identifying underserved customer needs. The third one is to define your value proposition. The fourth is to specify your minimum viable product feature set. The fifth is to create your minimum viable product prototype, and the last one is to test your minimum viable product with the customers. Dan Olsen starts by explaining the concept of problem space for solution space. When an entrepreneur comes up with the idea of building a new product, he starts coding and designing that product, which comes onto solution space. He forgets to look into the matters like for whom the product is being made, what are the customer needs, and how the product will satisfy those needs, which comes under problem space. In a simpler way, we can say that market needs is problem space, whereas product is solution space. Let's move into the detail of lean product process. The first and the most important step is to identify the target customers. The customers can be segmented on the basis of attributes like demographic, psychographic, behavioral, sociological, and need basis. There are 5 types of customers: innovators, early adopters, early majority, late maturity, and laggards. Dan Olsen says that final product is like a bait by which more than one type of fish can be attracted. For example, the company Quicken designed a software to help individual in managing the household finance, but the software was so easy to use that later on it was used by the small business owners also. After targeting customers, the second step is the underserved customer needs are to be identified. Olsen stated that needs are like onions, which means that one needs to peel the onion deeper and deeper to learn more and get more detail about the needs of the customers. A framework of importance and satisfaction has been provided by Olsen to help product team to prioritize the needs which they should focus. Importance can be referred to as needs of the customers, and satisfaction, on the other hand, is the solution for these needs.
The lower two quadrants of the framework show low importance, therefore it is not to be considered by the companies. The upper right quadrant show high importance and high satisfaction. The leading products of the market lie in this quadrant. The upper left quadrant show high importance and low satisfaction. This gives an opportunity to companies to launch their product in order to satisfy the customer needs in that area.
The third step is to define value proposition, which means to identify minimum viable product. A minimum viable product is a product that is valuable, usable, and feasible, which means that the user will choose to buy the product, the user can figure out how to use the product, and finally the product can be built and delivered whenever needed. The evidence that a product is minimum viable product is generated through prototypes and user experience. The next step is to specify a feature set for minimum viable product, which means to identify minimum functionality of the product. In this step, product space is transmitted into solution space. Further, user story is built that explains the benefit of the product, for whom the product is, and why customers want that benefit. User story is further broken down into small pieces called chunking to identify the benefit, in which product will stand different from its competitors. All the hypothesis done till now is tested by a minimum viable product prototype. Here, the product team creates user experience to test the feature set of minimum viable product. User experience is the top level of product market fit pyramid. It addresses benefits in solution space. A good user experience must have high degree of usability and delight. Usability can be explained by a theory that when a customer has to take more effort in understanding a product, there are less percentage of customers using that product. And when a customer has to take less effort in using a product, there are high percentage of customers using that product. Delight, on the other hand, can be explained as the product having appealing nature. Olsen talks about a user experience design iceberg which has 4 stages, namely conceptual design, information architecture, interaction design, and visual design.
This is the UX design iceberg. Starting from below, conceptual design deals with the core concept of designing the product. Then comes information architecture, which is a design to define functionality of the minimum viable product. Interaction design determines how the product and customer interact with each other. And the final tip of the iceberg, which is visual design, conveys brand personality, creates user delight, and differentiates the product from competitors.
In the last, user feedback is very valuable. Therefore, the prototype of minimum viable product is tested with customers. Here, Olsen recommends testing one customer at a time, as a group dynamics might lead to suboptimal results. It is important to ensure that the person being tested belongs to the target market. This can be done by surveying the person before conducting his interview. The work does not end with the end of the 6th stage of the lean product process or by reaching at the tip of the pyramid. Dan Olsen says to iterate and pivot to improve the product market fit. He has come up with an iterative learning concept called hypothesize, design, test, learn. It is a loop that moves from problem space to solution space and helps in learning and improving the hypothesis. Pivoting should be done rather than persevering. Further, agile development methodologies like Scrum and Kanban can be used for iteration. After launching the product in the market, analytics and A/B testing concept can be used to measure the position of the product as well as the business in the market. The lean product analytics process helps to optimize the metrics to result in greater revenue and profitability. I've tried to cover all the main aspects in the book. Thank you for watching my video and hope you liked it.